Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. The Lobos will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field.
There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. Oh, what a move to get room. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw. Got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to pass their way in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike through the air from the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Lobos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking for a man. It's Potter. It's complete to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
On the screen.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Potter. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Lobos!
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He's got it on the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Lobos will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Sweet cut there. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Lobos have pushed it inside the 20. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Complete on the shuffle. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And third down for a defensive lineman, trust me, I'm one of them, is money down. Go get me that quarterback. Make the stop. Get him to fourth down. The defensive line, the defense was ready to rock and roll. Nice job.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today.
Here's a heat.
They're up by 13 over Georgia State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Jacobs. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now on 2nd down. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now